Have you ever lost someone that you love in your life? I have as well. And I'm here today to share that for some of us, it could be a grandparent that passed, or a friend that moved, or even just anyone in your life that you love that's no longer around. Today I will share that I have lost many grandparents in my life. They are not the only people that I have lost, and I will give you all a call to action of how to tell the people that you love in your life how you feel about them and that you really care about them. Some or more of you in this room may have lost a grandparent. I have as well. I have more grandparents than most people as I'm adopted, which means I have the grandparents on my side, the grandparents on my mom's side, and the grandparents on my dad's side. I also have really close family friends that claim me as one of their grandchildren, meaning I have even more grandparents. I have lost a vast majority of them due to them passing away. Here you can see my grandma and grandpa home on my dad's side, or his parents. I never knew my grandma, as she passed away in 1999, before I was even born. My grandpa passed away while I was in kindergarten, so I didn't really get a chance to be able to grow close to him. On this slide, you can see a picture of me with my grandpa Daryl. He passed away this past school year, and he was my grandparent on my side. He was my birth mom's dad. And as he lived in Minot, I didn't get to see him many times a year, as well as didn't get to have many pictures taken with him. So this picture is very old, as you can see, as I look quite different than I do in this photo. On this slide, you can see a picture of my grandpa Ed. He is a close family friend on my mom's side of the family. He also passed away last school year. And he lived in Devil's Lake, so I saw him a little bit more often, but still not that many times a year. So, again, not many pictures. I didn't really get to tell any of these people how I truly felt about them before they passed away. In research that I found on a site called mattthenomad.com, it said, today could be our last day on Earth. It could be their last day. The truth is, we don't know how long we have left to experience this beautiful thing called life. Now, as I mentioned earlier, grandparents are not the only people that I have lost in my life. I also experienced the loss of a cousin that I feel that I was as close to as I could have been for the time. This is my cousin Lexi. A few years back, on Thanksgiving, I was celebrating with my mom's sister at her house, south of Lisbon. We were having a great day, just spending time with family and friends, and then later on that day, we received a phone call. And that phone call kind of broke all of our hearts. It was saying that Lexi had gotten into a car accident and was essentially killed on impact. I feel that I didn't get to know Lexi as well as I potentially could have, and I kind of regret that, but as you can imagine, none of the people in the family on the essentially eastern side of the state even really got a chance to say goodbye or tell her how we really felt. In a research called, on a site called Positivity Shapes Positivity, it stated that life is meaningless without love, and it's empty without the people who make love possible. From what I knew of Lexi, she definitely made it possible. And from what I know of her, you definitely wouldn't be able to hold a grudge against her, whether it be big or small. Now, before I just tell you all about, oh, I've lost people in my life, I'll leave you a call to action of how you can tell the loved ones in your life how you truly feel. There are many different ways that you can do this, and I'll just list a few of them. You can tell them the amount of joy they bring to your life just by being in it. You don't know where life would be without them. And this is my grandpa on my mom's side. I feel that we don't know how much time he has left to be here, So I am going to take every possible chance I can to tell him how grateful I am that he is in my life and that how much I appreciate it. In research, on an article by Florida International University, it stated that love is implied, you might say. Even if love is implied, you should tell people how you feel about them anyway, as it could change their entire day or even the course of their year if nobody tells them that how much they value. In summary, today I took a look at how I have lost grandparents in my life and how I lost a cousin without being able to tell any of them really how much I appreciated them in my life. And I left you all with an action plan so you can tell the people who you care about in your life how you truly feel. Now, before we go, or before we lose anyone else that we truly care about, let's tell everyone in our lives how we truly feel about them.